Hi guys! This is the hints video for lesson 6.6 on your own medium version. So we'll just go through some things that'll help you get started on these problems if you're stuck. The first one's just a basic law of sines, so we need to kind of label our triangle and then write down our law of sines equation. So the first thing we want to do is find the side we're looking for. So we want to know the side AB. So let's find that on our triangle. A to B is this bottom side. Okay, and I notice that that side is across the triangle from angle C. I know angle C, and since the side we want is across the triangle from angle C, I'm going to call it little c. All right, and once we have that, we want to know what else are we given in this problem. So we're given angle B, and then we're given the side opposite angle B is 325 meters. So I've got another side and angle pair, and since that 325 side is opposite angle B, I'm going to call it little b. Okay, so that's how we label our triangle, and now we just want to write down our law of sines equation. So we know that when we divide the green pair, we get the same as when we divide the yellow pair. So if I do little c divided by the sine of angle C, I should get the same thing, the same number, as when I do little b divided by the sine of angle B. Okay, so that's the law of sines equation. That's the basic setup for this problem. If you're still not quite sure how to get started, I'll just sketch the next two steps. So the next thing you want to do is plug in what you know. So what do we know? From our green pair, we were given the angle C, and we were given both parts of the yellow-orange pair. So we know angle B and we know little b. That leaves little c as the only variable. So once we plug in, then we're going to solve for little c. All right, and that's the basic setup for a law of sines problem. If you need a refresher on how to solve for little c, you can check out the tutorial or try then check videos. Next one we have is a word problem. So I drew kind of the shape of the diagram for you. I'll help you get it labeled and I'll help you kind of get started. So we have two ships and they're approaching a lighthouse from opposite sides. So here's our ships and we've got our lighthouse. The angle of elevation from the ship to the top of the lighthouse is 81 degrees for ship A. So there's our first piece of information. So let's put that on the diagram. Ship A is over here, and remember, angle of elevation is horizontal upwards. So this angle from horizontal up will be 81. Maybe I can write that a little bit bigger. Okay, and then for ship B, the angle of elevation is 36. So again, horizontal up is going to be 36 degrees. Okay, what else are we given? We know that it's 386 feet from ship A to the top of the lighthouse. So ship A to the top of the lighthouse is this side. That's opposite our yellow angle, so I'm going to label that side in yellow so we know that those two go together. So we know that this side of the triangle is 386 feet. Okay. So, and then finally, how far apart are the ships? That's what we want to know. So, how far apart are the ships? What side of the triangle is that? Well, ship A to ship B, that's how far apart they are, so that's the bottom side. So we're looking for this side of the triangle. Alright, so one thing you might notice here is that while we have the yellow pair, so 36 on the opposite side, then the other angle we're given is this pink angle, but the side opposite the pink angle is this side and we don't care about this side. We want this green side, and the angle that it's opposite is this one up here, but we don't have that angle. However, you guys totally know how to find that angle. So my next hint is, what is this angle? And you might have to think back a little bit to some things we know about triangles. So my hint would be, the theorem you want to use is called triangle sum. Okay, so once you've got that angle filled in, you have everything you need to just do a law of sines problem just like we were doing up above. Um, and I'm not going to fully set up the law of sines equation for you, but remember it looks like this. We have a side divided by the sine of the opposite angle, and I'm telling you we've got a green pair in this problem, and that's equal to a side divided by the sine of an opposite angle, and we have a yellow pair for this problem. So try to make an equation using the green pair and the yellow pair. Okay, I hope that helps you get started on these problems, and have a great day.